The Ecuadorian Rainforest is part of the Amazon rainforest, located to the east of the Andes Mountains in Ecuador. It covers nearly half of Ecuador, 12 million hectares, but it only contains about 4.8% of its population. The jaguar prefers to live in places like forests with water nearby. Rainforest jaguars are relatively darker and smaller than other jaguars and weigh around 36 kilograms. Their average lifespan is 12 to 15 years. They usually eat other animals including birds, eggs, turtles, alligators, and mammals. The jaguar has adapted to living in the rainforest well. It is a very good swimmer and climber, which is obviously handy when living in a rainforest. The jaguar also has very sharp canine teeth, which help it to catch its food easily. At times, when the whole rainforest floor is covered in water, the jaguar can live on the trees. Jaguars, unlike other rainforest animals, don't really face any threat from other animals. In other words, they are at the top of the food chain. In the 1960s, the number of jaguars began to decrease, mostly because hunters would be after their fur. Approximately 15,000 were killed each year at this time. There have been campaigns against this sort of hunting since there are only about 15,000 jaguars left. Another threat to the jaguar is that much rainforest area has been destroyed and therefore destroying the jaguar's habitat. Organizations have come up with some strategies to overcome these threats. The main one is to preserve areas of rainforest, making sure that they cannot be damaged. The Huaorani tribe is a warrior-like group that lives in the Ecuadorian rainforest. They believe that there are spirits in the rainforest and that their tribe came from a jaguar and an eagle. They will often use paint made from crushed berries, seeds, etc. to put on their bodies for special occasions. Most of the elders in the Huaorani tribe will have pierced ears with big holes hanging down from their ears. However, the younger contingents of the tribe have mostly stopped doing this since it is a very painful ritual. They rely on the rainforest for their everyday life, for example, hunting their food. Their main weapon is the blowgun. The blowgun shoots out poison darts. When preparing the blowgun to go hunting for animals, they have a special ritual in which they believe makes up for the killing of the animal. The Huaorani women also are very resourceful and can make their tea from the bark of the trees in the rainforest. They live with their family since kinship is a very important aspect of their everyday life. They do not wear much. The only type of clothing that they wear daily is the komi, which they put around their waist. They live in giant huts that are built from flexible poles as the frame and natural resources for the walls and roof. Ecuador has a large amount of oil, and therefore the Huaorani are constantly under the threat of their land being taken away from them. Some organizations have been helping the Huaorani to fight against the oil companies. CDES, an organization whose aim is to use human rights activism to deal with important development issues, are helping the tribe to deal with this. Through doing this assignment, I have learned that God really cares about what He has made. He has made so many amazing things with unimaginable detail for us to enjoy. Through researching the Ecuadorian rainforest, I've realized the extent that God went to when He created the world. I think that humans have abused the rainforest and all of its inhabitants because they have been too selfish to think about what they're really doing. As Christians, we could take action and try to preserve what God has given us to look after. For example, we can be careful when we are buying things that will only contribute to the environmental problems. If we do this, we can make a difference.